Portland Mayor Ted Wheeler, who has to be one of the most incompetent, incapable mayors that we've ever seen in this country, has now banned police in Portland from being able to use and disperse tear gas on these so-called peaceful protesters. I'm going to get into it, guys. Before I go any further, you enjoy my daily content here on YouTube, I encourage you, help support my channel and ministry over on Patreon, where you can do so for as little as $5 a month at patreon.com/conservativetruth. That link in the description gets you access to all my bonus content, over 20 exclusive podcasts talking more about sensitive information not found here on YouTube. Plus, you get the alerts for anything that posts there, unlike YouTube where you don't get all the alerts and you guys miss a ton of my content. So when you get done watching this video, just browse back to see what it is that you've missed. Also, like this video, share it, hit the bell, subscribe, and I wear the glasses because I'm blind. Now, like I said, Ted Wheeler here, this guy is a joke. He needs to go. He should have resigned a long time ago, but he's not going to do that because he's a psycho-liberal and he's going to stay there in office as long as he possibly can, even though these so-called peaceful protesters showed up outside of his home, were making all kinds of threats and demands against him and his family. And you would think that he would, maybe use that as a wake-up call, saying, you know what, all right, I'm tired of this. These people aren't going to be threatening me now. I was on their side before. I did everything for them, and this is the thanks I get. But no, he still caters to them. So, just the other day, he comes out and makes the announcement that police will no longer be allowed to use tear gas when trying to disperse these peaceful protesters, because that's all it is. These are just peaceful demonstrations. These aren't riots. Don't forget the fires in the buildings and the smokes and all the rumors about these fights. It's not happening. It's all in your imagination. That's exactly what this guy thinks. That's exactly how he looks at it. So he's now banned his police department from being able to use tear gas. So what are the police supposed to do now? You know where this is going to lead to. It's going to lead to more physical confrontation. This is going to cause police to have to use more contact weapons to try and disperse these crowds, instead of using the tear gas, which sends a clear warning that, hey, we don't have to use this if you would just be lawful and actually obey the rules. But they don't want to do that. And Ted Wheeler thinks that by this act now, by the ban now going into effect, in which he says he has no idea if and when he will ever overturn that, he believes this will help to calm down the violence in the city, because it's the police's fault. It's the police that have been escalating things there in Portland. No, we're not going to put the blame on these nice protesters. It's not their fault. They've been doing this now for, over 100 days there? It's a war zone in Portland. It is an absolute war zone. How anybody can even live there anymore, I don't even know how you could. But the police bureau has filed a grievance against this. They're saying there's no reason for the mayor to do this whatsoever. They're often outnumbered in a lot of these cases, and they've even said it. What are we supposed to do? You just know what this is really all about. This is going to lead, it's going to lead to more physical confrontation between police and these rioters, because that's what they are. They're rioters, okay? They don't have the tear gas to use anymore, so now they're going to have to use their batons and whatever else, and it's just going to escalate into something even bigger than it's been already. But this fool Wheeler, he thinks this is the solution. This guy is a complete joke. He's a pansy. He's a little soy boy. Get him out of there. He doesn't want Trump's help. He doesn't want the federal troops in there at all. This city is burning. And then you look at the wildfires that are going on all around the West Coast right now. Now those are invading Oregon. I'm telling you right now, the judgment of God is hitting this country right now. And do not look to your politicians. Do not look to your local leaders like Ted Wheeler or anybody else to help you. It's only going to come when we truly repent, when this country repents, when they return to God again. And then you might start to see things get better. But no politician is going to save us. It doesn't matter who they are. It doesn't even matter if it's Trump. You have to rely on God. There has to be a heart change here. And if there isn't, then we may not have an America anymore. That's just the reality of it. Guys, let me know what you think about this down below in the comment section. I'll put some more information on this in the description. What do you think about Ted Wheeler banning the police from using tear gas against the rioters? I'll be back with more. You guys take care. Please be safe out there. God bless each and every single one of you. And I'll talk with you soon.